Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about what happens when we have Venus placed in the fourth house in your birth chart. So, before we get into all that good stuff, I just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer. I do Vedic astrology readings. That's the Indian or Hindu horoscope, and so you can find out more about that and everything that I do down below. You can go to gebotheshaman.com and check everything out. I have all the products and services and courses and stuff like that you see here. Everything that you see here is on sale right now, and so you can check those sales out at gebotheshaman.com. And that sale, all my sales are ending extremely soon, so if you want a Black Friday deal, then go to gebotheshaman.com and we will see you then. So let's see. So for this video, Venus in the fourth house, we need to understand what Venus means, and then we'll talk about what the fourth house means and put them together and create our own analysis from that. So Venus is the planet of the senses. Venus is the planet that wants to indulge our five senses. It wants to, really bask and absorb the, bask in the luxurious lifestyle. So, this could be anything from, appealing to, it's appealing to the five senses. So what's the five senses? Are sight, smell, hearing, taste, touch, and sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. Yeah. So Venus likes to enjoy the finest things. So it'll be, the finest art or movies, cinema, things that are appealing to the eyes. Fine, perfumes and fragrances and things like that, the most expensive ones, and it's all about luxury and things like that. So, taste, the best foods, the best, everything, the best culinary chefs and things like that. So that's Venus. As far as the ears, music, harmony, rhythm, things like that, the best musical, enjoying the best musical performances and things like that. So it's really about really immersing yourself into those senses, sense organs, those senses, because that's how we get around. That's how we experience this earth, is through our senses. Our brain processes everything through our senses. So this is Venus, and so Venus is about art, beauty, all that good stuff. And so then we have the fourth house. So the fourth house represents the home, It also represents the relationship with the mother. This is real estate. This is the land beneath your feet kind of thing. Since the 10th house, the midhaven, in Western astrology, they would call it the midhaven. I would call it the 10th house, but that would be directly above our head. The opposite to that would be the 4th house, which would be below our feet. Anyway, so Venus in the 4th house, what happens here is that we get very good, this is really good for real estate. You could do well with that. This also means that we would just have a beautiful home. So you could have a very beautiful home. You would be one of those people who would love to just decorate it and make it as beautiful as anything. So just really make it a luxurious home and make it beautiful and warm and comfy, and that's what Venus is all about, making things comfortable and enjoyable and just beautifying everything. So and then too, this 4th house relates to the relationship with your mother. So Venus in the 4th house, in this regard, it's not such a great placement. I mean, you will have your basic needs met. You will have, food, clothing, shelter, all that good stuff. You'll have that stuff met, those physical needs met. But as far as the emotional needs, it's not going to be there. See, Venus is the young woman who is obsessed with, the material goods, the luxury items and things like that. And so it's all about, about her, all about making her feel good. And so, babies' feelings don't typically make anyone feel good. So they, it's not a good, it's not really the best placement here in the 4th house. However, if you do have a very strong moon, that can counteract this. It just depends on your specific chart. But so yeah, you'll have your your basic needs met, your physical needs met, but as far as emotional needs, it's not going to be that great. You see, the moon is the mother. The moon is the nurturer, the one to turn to when you're crying and upset and all that. And so the moon would be the mother. Venus would be the young woman who is obsessed with the materialistic things in life before she matures and wants a family and to become a mother. The moon is after she's matured, and so yeah, this is an okay placement. Not the best for your relationship with your mother, but yeah. So that's it for me today. Yeah, that's it for me for today. Let's see here. So we have a bunch of things to, sell to you. So I have my Vedic Astrology certification course, which is basically takes you through step A through step Z of how I do a Vedic astrology reading. So that is very good. It's basically pretty straightforward, and there's not a lot of guesswork involved. So I even have a guide that walks you through each of those steps and explains them. So it's very easy to understand and things like that. So once you pass your certification exam, I'll give you your own website too, so you can be a Vedic astrologer and start getting some clients. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see here. And then we have the Vedic astrology readings. So I do offer my standard reading that I do for everybody, and then I do offer readings where I go in and specialize in talking about your career and your relationships and things like that. So that's another option. And then we also have birth time rectification. So if you are not sure of your birth time, if you maybe you were born without an exact birth time, and maybe in a foreign country or something like that. But anyway, it's always nice to have a guaranteed birth time, because when you have that, it really helps the astrologer. When you go to get astrology readings, you can give them the exact time of your birth, and it's a very helpful tool for prediction and things like that. And with my system, I have it nailed down to where I can get it to within the span of a minute. So that is pretty cool. It's a science. It's a detailed science, and you have to be precise, and it is a lot of work for me to do birth time rectification, but I mean, it's worth it, and I love doing it. So that's something that I offer. Alright, and then we have the Qigong courses. We have the Cosmic Qigong here and the Self-Transformation Challenge. Now, the Cosmic Qigong is basically a course where I it's a beginner level Qigong course, but it is very powerful. It taps into some very powerful energy centers, and it's the safest way to open up the heart center energy. So that's what I do. That's what I offer. And then here we have the Self-Transformation Challenge. You can see me doing some Kundalini Yoga there, a good stretch, and that course combines Kundalini Yoga, it combines Qigong, it combines Shengong, the energy of the heart center, and it's a very powerful course, and it combines also meditation in there. So if you are looking to take your spiritual evolution to the next level, there's no better way to do that than to check out that self-transformation course. It's extremely powerful, and it's done wonders for my life. So yeah, it's very, very powerful. And then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So if you're struggling with knowing what to do in life and you're just maybe kind of sad and depressed and don't know what to do in life and just kind of feel aimless and empty. We've all been there. So I offer a service where I can walk you through step by step how to find your perfect path and purpose. And so we'll be walking through that process together if you book a career consultation with me. Alrighty, so yeah, that does it for me, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.